Hello everyone, the Kentucky Patriot. I know it's been a long time for that. I greatly apologize. And I don't want you to think I'm complaining or that I forgot about you guys, but I've literally got my kids in soccer, basketball, karate, volleyball. Of course, basketball's over now, but I got kids at different ages, and we're trying to run one to soccer and one to volleyball. In fact, we've had volleyball tournaments, and now, my little boy plays, and then with school and church and work, and you know how life is. I haven't had a chance to make videos like I would like to, so for that I apologize. But I wanted to talk about the sling here real quick, and also tell you that Lord willing, in the very near future, we've got the date set. That New York Prepper attentively got the date set, I'll say, is going to make a journey and come into the Kentucky Patriots neck of the woods, and we're going to have some really fun videos for you. So stay tuned. Like I said, we've not forgot about you. We appreciate you. That's Sadie over there. She's getting ready for bed and making all kinds of noise. She probably wouldn't be in the video, but well. But anyway, I want to tell you about these guys. They've reached out to me, really good guys, and something that I'm very interested in, and it's not that I'm trying to sell you anything. I just want to tell you up front, I'm not getting a kickback. I don't make a commission off this. It's nothing like that, but it's something I want to show you and talk to you about. They sent me this, and this is absolutely awesome. Now, this is totally different. I've already talked to you about the importance of a sling for home defense, bug out, more of a tactical like sling for, in a survival type situation with the 2-point sling, the Vickers sling. You cinch it over your shoulder. You can run, you can move, you can climb. It's a fantastic sling. I've got it set up, matter of fact, now on my home defense weapon. So those are very important for survival, for life, for being able to take a gun with you on the move. Now this one is equally as important, but to me, this falls into more of a leisure hunting type scenario. Now I understand you can certainly use this for a bug out. I understand you can use this for the HTF, stuff hits the fan, I'll say it like that, scenario. I understand that, but to me, this is more for hunting, for kind of like the one Timmy BYN sent my little boy, which, he still uses when he deer hunts. And this would fall to me into more of a category of deer hunting, of hiking through the woods. If you're on your way, just transport, not necessarily a bug out running with a sling. That would fall into more of the 2-point sling. But this just, I wish you could feel the material. This is literally one of the softest materials I've ever seen. And it's stretchy. And it's still got some camo to it, but it is ridiculously comfortable. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a salesman. If you buy this, I don't make a commission, but I'm just telling you, I absolutely love it. It's super comfortable. I'm going to show you how it works, but to me, this is vital. If you're serious about hunting, or you have to walk it all in the woods or climb a deer stand, and you have to have a good solid sling. And this one is so easy to use, so easy to manipulate. The other one I showed you on my rifle. This one I'm going to show you on my shotgun. But how easy it is to climb a tree with it, whether you're in a deer stand, whether you're just hiking, it just snaps right on there. But I don't know how good the camera can pick this up, but this material it's kind of a spongy like, it's just fantastic, it's super comfortable. My wife liked it as well. But let me put it on the gun, and like I said, it's very, very soft, very flexible, very comfortable, especially if you're gonna be walking very far. If you're holding a gun like this, it gets tiresome, it gets cumbersome, but like I said, if you have a good sling to climb a deer stand with or to walk, this will be a huge asset for you. And the good thing is, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. It's not going to break the bank. So you can have a quality sling that you're going to absolutely love without having to take out a second mortgage. Really cool gun accessory for not a lot of money, and I will show you how it works here. Of course, there's different setups you may have. This just happens to be the setup on my Benelli. But of course, this strap here is adjustable. You'll fit it to your height, length, whatever, which is here. And literally, this is how simple it is. You'll just simply unscrew this little piece right here. You push it in, and this comes out. It's literally that easy. It's that simple. And then I'll just push this pin through right here, and then again I'll push this button, and it slides right in here. And then I'm going to turn this up, and then literally I will tighten this up, and that's how hard it was. That's how long it took me to attach this sling. And as you push this button up, this slides up and fits into place, which really without tightening it up, it'll stay. But you just go ahead and cinch this up. See, it'll be unloosed like this. It'll be loosened up when you push the button in to attach it like I showed you. Then literally you just tighten it up and it's secure and it's not going anywhere. That's how easy it is to take it on or off of your weapon. And if you've hunted, all your life, or you've grown up with firearms, you say, well, that's common sense. Everybody knows. Well, not really, because not everybody does know. We've got a lot of people just getting into firearms for the first time, especially in the last few years with everything's going on. Or you've got a lot of people that's getting into prepping, a lot of people that's getting into hunting that a few years ago never have. And then maybe this is something that you never thought about. You just pick up the gun at the gun store at your house. You're kind of, that's not that heavy. I can carry it. It's not that big of a deal. Well, if you're not carrying it just in your bedroom, it's not a big deal. If you're carrying it just, to the range, it's not a big deal. But if you start carrying this, up and down hills, or especially if your distance begins to increase, how far you're walking, this can really be heavy and cumbersome. And if you are a hunter, maybe you never really thought that, had this in mind, but let's say you get a deer, it's literally all you do is throw it over your shoulder, and and then it's no problem. But let's say you get a deer and you're trying to drag that deer out of the woods. If you're trying to grab that deer by the back of its legs or its horns or antlers and pull that deer out of the woods with a gun in your hand, it's going to make for a long day for you. So if you're just simply hiking and walking, you can do it just like this. It's very comfortable. This is very smooth. This is very soft. It's not going to rub you or hurt you. On the inside, again, I don't know if you can tell this texture. This side is very smooth. This side is very textured. It's soft, but it's like a grip, kind of like a placemat. Those rubber things you put down before your placemats or whatever the case may be to keep it from sliding to help it stick to the table. It's just like that. It's that kind of material. It's very, I know this probably isn't a word. I guess it's probably the hillbilly coming out in me, but it's very grippy. It's got a very good grip, texture and surface, so it's not going to be sliding all over the place, just as this kind of regular material would be down here. That's why they put the pad here for the shoulder. You can also, now I probably have to adjust it a little bit for me to do this, make it a little bit longer because I just done it here for the video, but you can also carry it like this. Now this is really secure. So now my hands are free. The other way, just for if I'm just walking leisurely, this, if I want to climb a steep hill, if I want to climb a deer stand, or like I said, if I want to drag a deer, I've got both hands to maneuver, pull, tug, and this gun literally is no problem now. Like I said, if I'm holding it in my arms and just walking down this path or just up to my deer stand, maybe not too bad if my deer stand's 100 yards from the house. But well, my deer stand's not 100 yards from my house, so I've got a pretty good walk, and most people do. So now I can walk, hike all day with no problem. Just kind of frees up your hands. And like I said, again, I don't want to keep being redundant, but I'm not a salesman. I don't make anything off this. I'm just trying to help you out. And when I find something that I really like, or I find a company that helps us, I appreciate you. Like I said, I never ask for anything, really out of you guys. I don't ever ask for, any donations or anything, but I would appreciate it if you would help out the companies that help us. And maybe you say, well, I understand the importance of a sling and I've got one. Well, we've got several we've had for 30 years probably. That's leather, that's rough. They may have a cool deer inlay or something on them, but if you want a comfortable sling, you want to upgrade, you say it's not 1975 anymore, and you want to get you a nice sling, you can get you this really nice sling without breaking the bank. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. And I know a lot of you guys like the shooting videos, and hey, I do too, believe me. I enjoy shooting things and having a lot of fun at the range, but little tips and tricks like this can really pay off for you. And I do not claim to be an expert in anything, not in hand-to-hand combat, not in guns, not in ballistics, not in anything. Knives, I just enjoy this. This is something that I feel like I can share with you. I've been around it all my life, and I know people probably think I'm making this up or that I'm telling a lie. But Lord knows I'm telling the truth. I've been raised around this all my life, hunting and fishing and shooting sports, that if somebody asked me when's the first time I ever shot a gun, I honestly don't know. And when they ask me when's the first time I've ever shot a pistol, I honestly don't know. I don't remember. I just always remember doing it. It's like me not being able to swim. I've always since I can remember, since I was a baby almost, just a young child before, 3 or 4 or 5 years old, I knew how to swim. And same thing with firearms. And I would probably guess my first shotgun that I ever shot was the 410 that Dad bought me. But I don't know. I was a little, I really honestly don't know if I shot somebody else's first. If I shot the pistol, I'm sure it was probably a 22, but I don't know whose it was, which grandpa it was. I had grandpas on each side, family that shot. My dad shoots. We always hunt. We always shot. So I'm in my 40s now, so I'm just trying to bring some tips and tricks and tools for anybody. Like I said, if you're looking for a good sling and you've hunted for 40 years, here's you a good sling. But especially people just getting into this, I want to welcome you and help you any way that I possibly can. And a lot of people has messaged me and said, hey, I'm getting new into firearms, just getting into this, or just getting into prepping, or just getting into the shooting sports or hunting, whatever the case may be. And anything that I can do to help you along the way, or anything, any experience that I have, I'll certainly do my best to pass it on to you. And I'm going to share it with you because I would rather you go ahead and get you a sling and have it for hunting season or whatever the case may be, and be prepared as get to the hunting camp for the first time or hunting season for the first time and have a gun with no sling. Or you kill your first deer and then think, how am I going to manipulate and manage this? So I appreciate you. Any videos you'd like to see, any topics you'd like to discuss, leave in the comments below. I'll do my best to get to it. A lot of you has given me some fabulous ideas over the years. Some of them I've just simply not been able to do, and some of them I still have in the back of my mind. I'm going to do my best to try to get to them. I can't get to everybody's, but I will do my best. But if you would, just help the companies that help us, that support us, and we greatly appreciate it. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you here in the near future. We've got some really fun videos, some really cool things coming up. So hope you'll stay tuned. Do me a huge favor, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments and below. Always keep them family friendly. May God bless you. I wish you and yours the very best. The Kentucky Patriot, signing off.